Hello, my loves. Let me just go live on TikTok as well. Happy Monday, y'all. I don't know where you guys are, so it might not even be Monday yet, but I'm in Bali and we are ahead of a lot of countries when it comes to um, the time zone situation. So I'm just gonna light my Palo Santo real quick. I like to burn some Palo Santo before I start reading. For those of you who are on TikTok, you can catch this live, well, this replay of a live on my Patreon account. Mm. So I'm just going to take a moment to thank my spirit guides. Thank you all for being here with me. Thank you, God. I ask that you open a connection that's clear between me and anyone who is watching for answers or for direction. Um, Thank you for using me. Thank you for this space. Okay, let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. I'm going to be using a different type of spread today. I'm going to be using the 5 card guidance spread. So, Spirit, what I want to do today is to help anyone watching what to understand the things they need to do this week to get further ahead in life, to get closer to their goals, to get just what do people have to do to have a better life, to get closer to their goals? What's going on? So I'm gonna just do my little spread real quick, guys. Give me a second. Spirit. Current. Woo-hoo-hoo! This one. This one was dying to come out. Okay, so that's the current situation. Okay, second card is what's their attitude right now to their goals and what they're trying to achieve. These cards got bigger. Jeez. What's their current attitude? Give me 1 second, guys. I just have to pull my spread to see what's going on. This is the current attitude. Okay. And what's holding them back? Okay. 3 cards popped out for what's holding you back. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. So remember, I'm pulling these cards for the energy of anyone who's watching right now and anyone who's going to see this replay in the future. Energy doesn't expire. Last card. What's the next step for them? How do they move forward powerfully? Okay. Okay. So the first card that I pulled in my spread is the card in the position of, let me go back to my, the card in the position of what is this person's current situation. And the energy that I'm getting is a lot of you, and makes sense because this is new year energy, right? A lot of you are getting tons of ideas about what to do in your business, tons of ideas about what to do in life. You're getting inspirations left, right, and center. And you're wondering, damn, how am I getting so many inspirations? How am I getting so many ideas is a better word. How am I getting, you're getting tons and tons and tons and tons of idea. And Spirit is saying, do not ignore the ideas that you're getting right now, because what's happening is it's January. The energy in this plane of existence in January is the energy of newness, of starting new cycles, starting new projects, starting new businesses, starting new phases in your life. And because the energy is potent for newness, the universe is sending you ideas of things you need to start that will be successful this year if you put work towards it. So a lot of you are getting inspiration, and Spirit is saying, do not allow that inspiration to pass you by. Even if you don't see, sorry guys, I have 2 cameras. I have one here and I have one here. So I might be turning to different ones. But even if you don't see how in the world you could make this happen right now, so you want to just bench it, write it down in a special place in like a notebook for all your inspiration. If you do not have a notebook for all your inspiration, guys, I suggest you get one, especially if you're traveling on a more spiritual path where you're trying to be more inwardly focused. If you're trying to just be a better human, I would suggest that you buy a notebook that's specifically for any inspiration that comes to your mind for business, any things that's revealed to you about your spiritual growth or your self-development growth, have a book that's just there for you to write things down. It's super potent, it's super powerful, because inspirations might come to you today for you to implement in summer, but by the time summer comes, you can't really remember exactly what it was. You remember the gist, but you don't remember the perspective. So I would say get something to write down your inspirations, y'all, because this month of January, inspiration is coming to you hot. If you're listening and you're like, I haven't gotten any inspiration, let me tell you why. You need to clear your minds a bit. You can't hear the voice of anything divine or anything outside of the physical world if your mind is cluttered with things from the physical world. You know what? I'm going to actually try and put this um, camera a little closer together. Yeah. So I don't have to look a million places. But if your mind is cluttered with, oh my God, when am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to pay my rent? Oh my gosh, I don't have enough money to la la la. Like if your mind is super cluttered with these things, you're not going to hear your inspiration. So what are you saying, Akil? Don't think about my rent. No, I'm saying you need to find a place of peace and calm where you can figure out how to solve your physical problems without the anxiety, without the I'm gonna die energy. Does that make sense? So inspiration is coming. For those of you who hear it, find a space to write it down. Inspiration is coming. For those of you who cannot hear it, it means that your mind is clogged and you need to clear your mind so that you can have the capacity to receive the inspiration that's coming. And you want the capacity to receive this information, y'all, because this information that's coming is life-changing information for your business, for your direction in life, for your career. This type of inspiration that's trying to come to you. And I feel like it's the case that most of you watching are not hearing the inspiration, because if you look at, I'm going to show this camera first. If you look at the person who is sitting there, a cloud is offering them a cup. And what are they doing? They're barely even looking at it. Their hands are crossed. They're not ready to receive it. As a matter of fact, there are three cups on the ground there that they're not interacting with either. It feels like some of you are in a state of apathy, in a state of almost some of you are resigned to your situation. Like, I've been trying to get ahead. I've been trying to build a business. I've been trying to have better relationships and I've been failing. I've been failing. So, you know what? I don't know if I want to pick up a new cup. I don't know if I want to start over on a new project. I don't know if I want to give another person a new try. And Spirit is saying, get back up. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. Ask yourself, what are the lessons that life was trying to teach me with this past situation that's caused me to be closed off? If it's a relationship, what was this person trying to teach me? What was life trying to teach me through this experience with this person? If it was a failed business, what can I learn from that business that I failed at last year? What did I do wrong? What was the demise of the business? What did I do right? What would have been amazing if that business had a chance? Like some of you are stuck in the state of, I can't do it anymore. It's too hard. And Spirit is saying, dust yourself back off, pick yourself up, because I've got more things for you to do this year. And not only that, you've learned a lot from your failures last year. You've learned a lot from the experiences that almost broke you last year. You've learned a lot. So don't give up now, because you have so much more knowledge, so much knowledge this year. You have much more knowledge this year than you did last year because of those situations. So pick yourself up and apply that knowledge that you've learned from those situations last year. Apply it this year, and I guarantee you, you're going to see much more progress. So the second card that came out is your attitude towards the situation, your attitude towards your goals and your dreams and what you're trying to have happen. I hear that some of you are being blunt this year. Some of you are setting your boundaries and you're being blunt. People don't see it coming, but I'm proud of you. Those of you who had issues drawing and enforcing boundaries, not anymore. This year, you're telling people like it is. If someone is upsetting you, if someone is passing their place, You're setting boundaries this year. You're enforcing boundaries this year. You're using your voice this year, and it's powerful. There's some of you, you're using your voice when it comes to your work. You might have been very shy last year. You didn't want to go on live. You didn't want to go on social media and make reels. You didn't want to do anything like that. You were very shy. But this year, you're getting the je ne sais quoi. You're getting the zhuzh, the energy, the confidence, the bolt of confidence from above to do the things that you were afraid to do last year, to be the person you were afraid to be last year. That's powerful. In my podcast, my last episode, talked about that fact. Like a lot of us are afraid to be who we're meant to be. And it's like, how dare you not be the powerful person you're meant to be? How dare you? How dare you not pick up the baton? How dare you not be who you're supposed to be in this world? How dare you shrink away from your calling? How dare you try to make yourself smaller for everybody else? That's a message that's coming through, that this year, a lot of you are choosing to shine. You're done playing. You're done being a little mousy in the corner watching everybody else shine and wondering when your turn is. You're like, this is my turn. I love that for you. I love that for you. Take this year by the horns. Like, you're responsible for your year. And so Spirit is saying, a lot of you, you're getting that feeling of enough is enough. Like, this year, I'm going to do all the things I know I should have done that I held myself back from doing last year. A realization a lot of you are going to come to this year is that the problem with your life is not fake friends. It's not haters. It's not people trying to hold you down. It's not that those people don't exist. You're realizing that the problem with your life is you. Because who makes the choices in your life? You do. Who made the choice to go into a relationship with that toxic guy? You did. Yeah, he might have tried to trick you and blah, blah, blah. But I guarantee you, a lot of us see red flags and we make excuses. And this year, a lot of you are saying, I'm not making excuses anymore. I'm enforcing my boundaries. I'm going to say what I need to say. And good for you. That new lease that you have for yourself, that new attitude is going to play out very well for you. Because someone who does not express their needs cannot have their needs met. Why? Because we're not mind readers. Yeah, I might have spiritual gifts where I can tell you certain things without you telling me, but I'm not a mind reader. Nobody can read your mind word for word and know what you need, right? So by you stepping up now and voicing your needs, voicing your concerns, enforcing your boundaries, you're going to have a better year. You're going to have a better year. Why? What is this? Dijon and TikTok Universe Plus 2. Yeah, you're going to have a better year. Why? Because people finally know what you're thinking. People finally know, oh, she needs this. So they'll give it to you. People finally know, oh, she has a business selling this. Okay. Like, a lot of you, your problem is like you're blaming everybody else, that, oh, no one's supporting me, no one's this. Anytime I'm in a relationship, I never get what I need, blah, blah, blah. You're blaming everyone else without realizing, honey, you're to blame because you're not saying the things that you need. You're not using your voice. So I'm happy that this year a lot of you are going to find your voice. You're going to find your voice, and you're going to find your voice in something that is meant for your soul to do. If you notice, the sword is being held out from a cloud, similar to this one where a cup was being given out of the cloud. There's a lot of divine intervention in people's lives this year. The last 2 or 3 years was rough. And I feel like this year, a lot more free flowing energy is coming. The divine is saying, let me give you the ideas for your business. Let me give you the ways that you need to enforce your boundaries. Let me help you, let me support you. That's the energy of 2023. It's an energy of change and transformation, and almost direct divine guidance for a lot of people. I don't know if the turmoil of the past 3 years has allowed some sort of consciousness energy shift where the divine is able to connect a lot more directly with a lot more people. But that's what I'm feeling for this energy. That's beautiful. Okay, so what's holding you back from achieving all the things that you're trying to achieve this year? What's holding you back? And when I shuffled for that question, 3 cards popped out. The first thing that popped out is a scarcity mindset. But a scarcity mindset that it feels like it's not out on the outside. Like people would never look at you and think you have a scarcity mindset, but you know deep down in your heart and in your mind that you have this belief system that's holding you back. Actually, some of you might not know you have a whole belief system. Some of you are working so hard. You're working so hard. You're getting up every day and you're going and you're grinding and you're trying to get ahead. And you're wondering, why am I just treading water in my spot? Why is it that I'm trying to walk forward, but it's almost like I'm jogging in place? I'm not getting ahead, even though I'm jogging really hard and really fast. And the reason is while you are working towards your goals, you have a subconscious mindset that's against your goals. You have a subconscious mindset that says you can never do that. Maybe you come from a background where people didn't have a lot of money and you've been trying and trying and trying and trying to cultivate financial freedom for yourself and your family. Yet, no matter how much you save, at every point, you save, you save, you save, and you get to somewhere, and then immediately something happens that takes your savings all the way down. You save, you save, you save, and then something happens that takes your savings all the way down. An opportunity comes in for lots of money, but for whatever reason, that opportunity disappears and never comes to fruition. And you're wondering, why am I trying so hard to get ahead? Yet, no matter what, even when I don't do something, something around me happens to take me back right to where I started. It's because you have a subconscious mindset that says either that you are not deserving of financial freedom, or people who look like me don't have that type of lifestyle, or I've never seen anyone in my family get it, so I'm not worthy of it. It can be an array of many different things. But if you see anywhere in your life that's never moving forward, there's a subconscious mindset there that's holding you back. And so some of you are getting over those negative subconscious mindsets that are keeping you in place. And I'm thankful for that because I have two programs that talk about subconscious mindsets and digging into your mind to understand the beliefs you hold. Some of you hold beliefs that are holding you back and you don't even know it. These are beliefs that you gleaned from your parents, from watching your parents struggle or your parents not have enough money. And these are things ingrained in you, even if you are making it, things ingrained in you saying, oh, I know I have a lot of money in my bank account, but I know there's never enough money. And you keep feeling like there's never enough money. And guess what? You're a vibrational match for there's never enough money. Therefore, what's going to happen? The heater is going to break down and take all your money. Your car is going to break down and cost everything in your savings. Things are going to happen to match your vibration. So we've got to work on those subconscious mindsets that are keeping us in that lower vibration. Period. And this card came upside down and I'm feeling two things from it. Some of you are growing from this space. You're overcoming this subconscious mindset of poverty, of not being enough, of never having enough, of never not deserving love. Like some of you are overcoming this year in a powerful way, and some of you are internalizing them even more because you're too stubborn to work on them. You keep thinking, oh, I don't need to do all that woo-woo stuff. Okay. You know what's going to happen to you then? I'm going to show it. Yeah, both of the cameras can see it. What's going to happen to you is this: famine, emotional famine. For some of you, physical famine. You're not going to have enough because you refuse to work on the beliefs that are keeping you in the state of I don't have enough. You're going to be like these people. They're obviously not having a good time. They're obviously battered and bruised. They look a little bit hungry. They're cold. They're not dressed for the weather. And Spirit is like, everything you want is on the inside of this building, because this is a building here. And these are the pentacles, and the pentacles is wealth and abundance. Everything you want is in here. All you have to do is come in, but you're out there like, I don't need to work on my subconscious mind. I don't need to do all this stuff that people keep saying that I need to do. All right, cool. Don't do it then. Don't do it then. The next card, because remember I told you 3 cards came out. The next card that came out is this 3, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles reversed. What is this card talking about, Spirit? Oh, okay. So it came out with this Fool card upright, right? And what I'm hearing is that some of you are going to abandon an industry or a project or a business that you've been working hard at for a very long time, and you're abandoning it because it is not your calling and you know it. Some of you have been working a job that you hate for years. Some of you have been in a business or an industry that you no longer have love for. Some of you have been working so hard at things that you don't desire, that don't light you up, that you've been doing it for the pentacles. You've been doing it for the money and for survival. And you're like, I can't live like this anymore. I've got to do what's on my heart. And so, because you're realizing that you no longer want to put forth the effort to be in the industry that you used to be, to fuel a business that you're not passionate about, you're going on a new journey this year. That's so beautiful. You're starting on a new journey this year, and it's a journey that your spirit guides and your spiritual community has been trying to nudge you to. They've been sending you signs and videos on YouTube and videos on your social media. They've been sending you all sorts of different signs to nudge you in the right direction. And you've kind of been looking at them, but kind of been ignoring them. And Spirit is like, this year, some of you are finding the courage to let go of the jobs that you hate, the great resignation, to let go of the industry that you don't like. Some of you, you started a business and you maybe a few years ago, and now you're like, I absolutely hate this business. I don't want to do this anymore. And you've been just going to save face because you started this business and you asked people for help and people were supporting you. And now you're like, how can I change? How can I just quit this business? How can I basically spit in the faces of everyone who's helped me to get to this point? Spirit is saying your life is your own, right? If you're feeling like that, you need to drop the things that don't serve you in your life anymore. And for someone out there, their business is no longer serving them. And you need to come to that realization and accept it. Because once you do, you can start this new journey to the business that lights you up, this new journey to doing the things in life that you desire, the things in life that make you happy, the things in life that light you up. And how I know this is this new business or this new career path, this new thing that you will start this year is going to be so successful and so in line with your heart is A, the sun is shining brightly in this card. B, you see all that yellow in the background? It means happiness, emotional fulfillment. And this little dog behind this person here, that's your spirit. That's your spirit cheering you on. If you can look, the dog is like jumping around and happy because you have finally found your path. Not only finally found your path, you have finally had the courage to leave something behind that's not working for you, that you shouldn't have been in the first place. And you're going on the path that lights you up. And here's the path that lights you up. When you find the path that lights you up, you find the path that's written on your soul. And the path that's written on your soul is the path through which you will make the greatest impact. I'm talking about that six-figure business. For some of you, $1 million business. You only get those things when you're doing the thing that's written on your soul. Some of you are wondering why your business is not growing or anything, because it's not the business that's written on your soul. It's not. It's not. And you will know when it's not because you'll hear the inspiration saying, I hate this. I don't want to do this. Like if you're consistently daily saying, I don't want to do this. I hate this. It's a hint, honey. This is not where you're meant to be. So some of you, this is what's standing in your way from achieving the success you want, being in the wrong industry and not being able to confront yourself, not being able to be truthful to yourself and say, I hate this industry. I hate this job. I don't want to do this anymore. For some of you, it's your mindset that's keeping you back. And I hope some of you, for some of you, it's not wanting to start over. Even though you know you're not in the place where you're supposed to be, the thought of starting from scratch is killing you. But Spirit is saying, we will help you soar really quickly. Lastly, last card for this reading today is, what is the next step? What is the next step? How do I move forward? Because we started with the fact that Spirit is giving you inspiration. You are being divinely guided. You're getting ideas for new businesses. You're getting ideas for new projects. You're getting ideas for how to grow in your business. You're getting ideas. Spirit is saying, write them down. Write them down because they're being given to you for a reason. Then Spirit is saying, overcome your subconscious, negative subconscious stories that are holding you down. Quit that career, quit that job, quit that thing that you absolutely hate, that you know is not for you. And guys, when I say quit, I don't mean just get up tomorrow and quit without a plan. Make a plan, figure out what you want to do and make a plan to get towards it, and then follow that plan and start that new journey. And then lastly, how to move forward. Oh, that's what it is, inner happiness. Some of you, you're looking for the answer of what should I do next? What should I do? Who should I be? What business should I create? What career should I go for? You're looking for all of these answers outside. You're like, can someone please just tell me? Can someone please just help me understand? Like, just tell me, just tell me. You're looking outside for these things, and Spirit is saying the answer for the things that you need to do are inside. You have to go in your room, put on some chill music, and think, what lights me up? What do I love? What's going on? What do I want? You have to go inward to find these types of answers. But you're frantically looking outward, trying to figure it out. You're frantically looking for signs outside. You're frantically looking for somebody outside to come to you and say, hey, this is what you should be doing. And Spirit is saying that's the lazy way. That's not the right way. The right way to figure out what you want to be in life, where you want to go, how to change the direction of your life is to go inward, to find inner balance, to find inner happiness. And if you have issues doing that and you need some direction, my program Awakened is really powerful for that, for balancing your mind, your body, and your spirit. And in balancing those three things, you form a connection with your soul, and all the answers for everything you seek is written on your soul. You have all the answers with you. You ever wonder why, anytime you're in a dire situation where maybe sometimes life or death, or like maybe even financially life or death for you, like a serious situation, when it comes down to crunch time, you find the answers. When it comes down to crunch time, like you may collab here and there, you may, waste time here and there, but when it comes to crunch time, you'll find the answers and you'll execute and you will perform. That's because you have the answers in you. Some of you just don't know how to access it. Balance your mind, your body, and your spirit. Work on your mind. Do your meditations. Do your breath work. Do all the things to balance your mind. Do all the things to balance your body. Move your body every day, because what we don't realize is the key to existence on this plane is harmony of mind and body. You have your body and you have your consciousness. When those things are in sync, when you are connected deeply to your mind and your body, you activate, you have access to that divine energy. And a lot of you are wondering, why am I right choice? Why am I always making bad choices? Why is my everything always failing? It's because you haven't been able to connect with the divine compass inside that will tell you this is the right way. This is not the right way. This person offering you this opportunity is a scammer. This person saying this, this, and this. If you go with them, you're going to lose everything. We all have the ability to have that knowledge and to have that direction. We just need to activate it by balancing our mind, our body, and our spirit, by trusting our intuition and all of these good things. Guys, inner harmony. Inner harmony is what it's all about. So this week, what can you do to balance your mind, your body, and your spirit? Each day, what can you do? You can do one activity each day to connect with each of those things. One activity each day to connect with your mind and your body. That could be a walk in the park in nature. Do not ever underestimate a walk in a park. Like, nature's energy is so pure, nature's energy is so strong. Any problem that you're having, if you take a walk in nature and turn that problem over in your head, I swear to you, the energies of nature will help you simplify the problem. You'll see that problem, like if it's a mountainous problem to you, a big problem to you, you'll just see it start to dissolve and the parts become clear, because nature is helping you. Nature's energy is an energy of simplicity and forward movement. Some of you, you don't spend enough time in nature, and that's why you're so confused, you're so unhappy. Problems like seem like such a huge issue to you, because nature is calling you. Nature is simplifying energy, especially if you can go out and walk barefoot in nature while you're solving your problems. Some of you, you don't connect to your body at all. You wonder why you're having so many problems on this earth. It's because the thing that you move powerfully through this physical existence with is your body. And so, if you're not connected to your body, you're disconnected from this plane of reality. There's power in connecting powerfully with your body. How can you connect with your body each day? You don't have to be some like super skinny fitness person, and that's how you connect with your body. Do something small each day. Do a 10-minute workout. Do a 10-minute yoga thing. Like I do sun salutation. A sun salutation can take you 10 minutes. Sometimes I do a moon salutation because I didn't catch it in the morning. So I do it before I go to bed. 5, 10 minutes. You don't have to be extreme and go the extreme route. Just move your body a bit and connect with it. So these are the messages for you today. If you enjoyed this live stream, if you enjoy getting messages, please like my why can't I think right now? Please like this account. And for those of you on TikTok, that is, and you can catch replays for me reading energy every Monday on my Patreon account. If you check the link in my bio, you're gonna see a link to the Awakened Community. That's my Patreon account. And I will see you guys in my next live stream. Remember the things I talked about today. You have the answers. Bye, guys. I don't know how to turn this thing off. Okay, there we go.